So as you can see, I've just packed up the stuff. When I say stuff, I mean the cotton which was here. I've just put it inside, and then I put some cocoa peat. I wanted to ensure that the cocoa peat does not spill over the cotton and does not go inside from here. And then first I put the cotton layer of cotton on it, which was sterilized as I mentioned in the other part of the video. And then I sprayed some water like this. So the spray has to have a wider angle. It should not be focused sort of a spray, so that it spreads well inside on top of the first layer, which is the cotton, because cotton has a great capacity of retaining water. Therefore I am using cotton. This is my way of doing it. I have not been told. By the way, something which I did not tell in the first part of the video is that these guys acted a little creepy from where I bought. So I'll be honest, because as I said, I'm just being honest. I'm just sharing details as it is. So it's not as if I'm connected to this sort of an institute, so therefore I'm trying to promote it. No, this is one government institute from where you can get mushroom spawns. Otherwise everybody is selling it offline or online in a manner which is private. And I think there is also a lobby inside, because when I went there to buy mushrooms, they were literally not ready to give me. Especially when I told them that I'm here to buy just a few kilos, like 2, 3, 5. So then that guy got really excited and said, okay, you're here to buy a smaller quantity, come and we'll give it to you. So he was shocked that I came all of a sudden. And then there were others who were there already, like 3, 4, 5 group of 3, 4, 5, 2, 3 groups were there. Obviously they did not know each other, but they're trying to create, or they already have a lobby out there trying to fetch spawns and making a business model out of it in various ways. So there are many ways in which you can make business models from mushroom spawns. So if you want me to discuss details of how you can make several business models out of mushroom spawns and mushrooms, I'll let you know on that as well. Let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video out of it as well. So anyway, the point here is I put the first layer of cotton, pressed it a little, did not press it too much, and then sprayed as I just shown, so that it maintains moisture. As I said, cotton has a great capacity of retaining water. And then I sprinkled this sterilized cocoa peat I'm going to use for the other bag, right? And then sprayed some water on top of that as well. Again, cocoa peat, if you notice, if you put water in cocoa peat, it will not dry up for several weeks. Obviously if you do not keep it in the sun, and if you do not keep it in the wind, the cocoa peat can actually end up retaining water for as long as 30 to 40 days. And it's not even a joke. You can do your own research and find it on YouTube. So I think this is the perfect first layer. As I said, I have not been told, and as I told you, they were trying to act smart. I forgot to mention this fact. So there's a casing mitti that I was told after I had made the payment. They said casing mitti lene aana padega aapko. So I was like little irritated, but I did not show my anger. So I was like, I have to put something else in it so as to produce mushroom. They were like, yes, you have to put casing mitti. By the way, casing mitti, the purpose of casing mitti basically is, casing soil you can call it, is simple. It retains water. It does not give nutrients to the spawns. The nutrients will be taken from this part, which is wheat straw, so you don't have to worry about it. So therefore I did not have the time to go to fetch the casing mitti, and also they did not have it. I've been calling them for the past 2 days, and they're like, agar hoti to hum de dete, agar hoti to hum de dete. I don't know, sometimes I've got a creepy kind of a feeling wherein and they want people, this newcomers, to just fail in the whole process of creating mushroom, so that and they don't come back ever again. So I did my own method. I saw several videos in which casing soil was discussed. What casing soil, as I said, does is ensures moisture inside the bag. So I did my own casing soil, which is cotton plus cocoa peat. And casing mitti basically consists of 2 portions of, if I'm not wrong, cocoa peat, 1 portion of cow dung, which is about 2 years old, and 1 portion of the waste of the paddy straw, which is burnt, the paddy straw waste ash. So again, the purpose of the creating that sort of casing soil is to ensure that there is maximum humidity maintained inside. So that's the only purpose casing soil have. So if you guys are worried about casing soil, do not make your own attempts, try your own permutation and combinations with regard to creating humidity inside the bag, because that is the purpose of casing soil. So guys, if you have any sort of questions, you know what to do. I'll see you soon in the next video. God bless you, take care, and keep smiling.